Hey guys, what's up? This is Shuri from eGadgets for you, and in this video I have the absolutely new Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 handset with me. I have ordered this via Flipkart and it's a 4 gigs variant handset with a 64 gigs of internal memory. It's priced something around 12,999 INR. It's launched exclusively via Flipkart and Me India in India recently. This particular handset is also available with a 2 gigs and a 3 gigs variant with 32 gigs of internal memory storage variant as well. But now I have the 4 gigs of variant, so let's dig deep into the unboxing of this full handset in this particular video. Let's get started. Before starting off the unboxing, let's dig deep into the handset or the box at first. Towards the back it says Redmi Note 4. It supports dual SIM, dual standby and LTE versions, the WDCMA, GSM versions, and also the specs are present over here. In the price department, over here it does not say anything about the price as of now, but yeah, it's available at 12,999 INR via Flipkart and Redmi India as well. So let me just go ahead and open the plastic cover at first. Moving ahead with the plastic cover removal, and then we will go ahead and open the seal of this handset for the very first time. Okay, just opening the handset over here, you find the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 handset present over here. Let me just put aside the handset for now and dig deep into the other aspect that comes around in this box. Like as always, you have the accessory informations and regarding the handset informations available over here. You also get the specs regarding the handset also over here and the warranty cards over here. Moving ahead, you get this particular wall mount charger point over here. Over here, as you can see, this particular charger, it says that input of AC 100 to 240 volt, 50 to 60 hertz. Remains to be seen whether it supports fast charging or not. As of now, my impression is that it won't support the fast charging. But then again, let's move ahead to this particular part in the box, and obviously, yeah, this is the USB connector point or the charger point that is present over here. The cables, the quality of the cable is very nicely built, as I can see over here. Moving ahead, we do have the SIM ejector tool, as you can see over here, and of course, apart from that, you do not find headphones in this particular device. So that will be it, guys. For some strange reason, they have excluded the headphones also in this Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 handset as well. So these are the things that comes along with the box. Let us move aside all the things and dig deep into the handset at first. Let me give you a physical overview of this particular handset at first. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is obviously made out of metal. There is no inch of plastic whatsoever present in this particular device. Towards the back, you have these curved edges which make sure of the fact that the grip of the particular handset is great. You also have the 2.5D curved structure or the texture present on the display perspective in this particular handset, as you can find around the edges as well. Towards the top, we will find a 3.5mm jack input point, although they have not given a headphone in the box itself. You have the infrared, the IR blasters, the sensors. Towards the front end, you have the earpiece, the 5 megapixel shooters, the sensors. Beneath that, you get a 5.5 inch of screen size, and obviously the home button, the back button, and the multitasking button. Towards the bottom, you find the USB connector point or the charger point present over here. The speaker grills are present on either side of the USB connector point. Towards the left hand side, you get the SIM ejector tool. Obviously it supports dual SIM, but it's a hybrid slot, so either you get to use your second micro SIM or your micro SD card. Towards the right hand side also, you will find the volume rockers and the screen lock button or the power on and off button, which are also metal built and very nicely crafted over here. Towards the back, you get a 13 megapixel shooter, dual LED flash, the fingerprint scanners, and the Mi branding. Okay, over here it says warning that says, for your safety, do not disassemble the battery without specialized tools. That's a good addition in case you want to pull off the battery. That's it, guys. Let me just go ahead and switch on the device for the very first time. Okay, it says mi.com. Okay, it says MIUI 8, so it obviously has a MIUI 8 on top. And while this gets boots up, let me just tell you the specs from this particular device. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 chipset with an octa-core processor that is clocked at 2 GHz. It has 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal memory, supports micro SD card up to 128 GB. From a display perspective, it has a 5.5 inch of screen size. It supports Full HD display. It supports a resolution of 1080 into 1920 pixels and has a pixel density of 401 ppi. On top of that, as it says, it runs on MIUI 8. Also, it has a 2.5D of curve structures at the front end also. It has a 4100 milliampere of battery sealed at the back. So obviously I assume that it will get a good battery vehicle capacity as well. And obviously the fingerprint sensors are present at the back, and we will go ahead and add the fingerprint sensors for now. So I'm just placing my finger over here and it enables the fingerprint sensor or the scanners over here as well. Let me just go ahead and boot up the remaining of the device and come back to you in a moment. Guys, this is a very first look of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 once the setup has been done. And if you're already using a Mi handset, the UI is pretty much similar and the experience of user is also pretty much similar in this particular device, as you can see. From our settings department, let us just go ahead and navigate to About Phone at first. You will see that it runs on Android version of 6.0.1, which is Marshmallow. Obviously it will get a Nougat update also as well, I assume, very quickly. Then again we will go to storage. As you know, it has an internal memory of 64 gigs, out of which 53.13 GB is available to the user. So that's a lot of memory. And additionally, if you are not using a second micro SIM, then you can use a micro SD card as well up to 128 gigs. Apart from that, in the settings department also, it's pretty standard and pretty much same as other Mi handset as we are used to see by now also. Of course, other than that, there is not much, but yeah, some bloatwares are present. Obviously these are uninstallable also, and Facebook, Flipkart, SwiftKey, these are useful apps at the end of the day, so you can use them or uninstall them if you wish and will. There are no app drawers, as is quite evident with Mi handsets nowadays. And obviously the multitasking button is present over here. And let us just go ahead and quickly fire up the browsers for now. Let me just go ahead and open my wife's cooking channel, cookwithshonali.com. Before that, let me just give you an overview of the keypad at first. As you can see that the keypads are evenly spaced and pretty much nicely built. So, and also the numpads is present over here. So it's pretty easy to type in as well. So let me just go ahead and type in the website link at first, and then I'll just go and ahead and hit go. Okay, yes, the response of this particular handset is pretty smooth and fast. As you can see that it has opened the website very fast indeed. And obviously as of now, my initial impressions with the viewing angles, it looks great and superb. No compromise on display, I guess, from me in this particular handset as well. The touch to zoom, yes, it's working very fine and very fast each and every time that I'm using it. And obviously if I just go ahead and just increase the brightness for now, and let me see the stuffs. Yes, obviously it's pretty much bright, and the saturations and the color levels in this particular device from a display perspective also looks good, although these are initial impressions. I'll use the handset more in the coming days and come up with more useful videos regarding this particular handset as well. Let us now check the fingerprint scanner at first. As you know that the fingerprint scanner is present at the back for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 handset, and each and every time that I have used it, I have seen that yeah, it's obviously pretty responsive. Not the fastest, I have seen much more faster, but yeah, it's decent enough and it's very responsive. Okay, let us just go ahead and open the camera for now. This is a camera interface and pretty much similar for the Mi handsets that we are used to see by now. You have the flash on off and the auto modes present over here. The HDR mode is also present over here, and apart from that, the switch between the front camera and the back camera is present over here. And the modes, you find the panorama, the timer, the audio, the manual, the straighten, the beautify, HHT, the scene, and the tilt shift. Okay, let us just go ahead and shoot a picture for now. Let me just bring about an object and shoot a live picture at first. At first, I'll not use tap to focus. It has a 13 megapixel shooter at the back. Okay, the response speed and the shutter speed was quite amazing. And obviously without using touch to focus, yeah, it's taking the picture quite great. Let me just go ahead and shoot a selfie also very quickly. It sports a 5 megapixel shooter at the front, and both the cameras are focal aperture of f/2.2. Okay, let me just go ahead and see the pictures for now. Okay, this is a selfie that I have taken very quickly over here. Obviously the 5 megapixel shooter does a good justice, and these are the pictures that I have taken using the back camera. As you can see, this particular picture I have used touch to focus, so the focal area just appeared brighter, and over here I have not used tap to focus, but still the picture came out great. Then again, stay subscribed and stay tuned for the full camera review with this particular device of Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 handset. I guess this will be it for the initial impressions, the first unboxing of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. If this video is helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and stay tuned for more videos with this particular device pretty soon. That's it guys, bye for now.